What's going on, YouTube? Hey, y'all. Yeah, I'm back just for a little quickie before a little nightcap and then bedtime. Let's hit it after the intro, shall we? All right. Welcome back. Hey, Lorraine. Hey, Boo. Just wanted to come over here before I got ready for bed. I took a little quickie look at some of my messages and you know, I've been asking y'all all day ever since this morning on my lunch break. What was they looking for when they went over there and searched Don's house in Florida? We found out that they took a couple of boxes. Word on the street was, you know, that the Don's attorneys didn't even get to see. They didn't get a copy of the warrant. It got read off to them, is what I heard. Now, that's what I had heard in the streets. But they also said that um, they didn't they didn't outline what exactly was taken when they took those boxes away. So when you say it wasn't outlined, nobody inspected the boxes, there was no type of itinerary or organization or a listing of what was in those boxes. It feel kind of shaded to me. You know what I'm saying? It feel like they could put anything in them boxes and claim that's what they picked up from his house. They didn't inventory before they left. So I don't know. They might want to be careful with that. And I'll tell you something else. Now, this woman girl hit me up and asked me earlier this afternoon. She said, word on the curb is that Judge Reinhardt, signed off on the search warrant. Reinhardt. I think his name was Bruce Reinhardt. She told me that he used to work for Jeffrey. Epstein. They came down like him was a regular ninja. Okay, Lorraine. Okay, baby. Listen, my sister say that Reinhardt used to work for Jeffrey. Well, I don't know if y'all remember, but we done talked about Reinhardt just a few months ago. Remember? Because he was one of the judges that got assigned the RICO case against Hillary, and he recused himself. Matter of fact, the order is dated June 22nd. He recused himself of the RICO case. So, I mean, if you're putting two and two together, it kind of makes sense. Obviously, you're against Donald. Obviously, you riding with Hillary, and you want to prevent anything from coming out, being exposed. People found out. That's how I look at it. That's what it feels like to me. You know what I'm saying? You had a job to do, one job to do, and that was to hear a case. And what really upsets me is how they let these people recuse themselves without straight up telling why they got to. And conflict of interest ain't enough. We need details. We want more. We want more than conflict of interest. What's the conflict? Oh my God, Jeff, can I? Well, Jeff speaks pretty good because word on the curb is he didn't do himself in. That was all a fake farce. You know, who knows? He might have had a dead man switch. If he had a really did himself in, all kind of information on that black book might have got distributed. So they just went on and took him in what I like to consider protective custody. Yeah, like in the eyewitness program or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I keep hearing people say all the time, Jeff's still running around here, looking and talking to folks. And every time I hear it, it pisses me off because if he's still running around here in disguise, laughing and kicking with people, then he's still running around here doing what he was doing and got him locked up, to got him did in like he got did in, but he ain't done getting done up yet. You know what I'm saying? Hmm. That's all I'm saying. Saint Simon, the Barbados, Saint Tom. Oh yes, Lorraine. Oh yes, yes, baby. See, I miss you. You already knowing. You already knowing the deal. But it just hurts my heart because, like I said, while they over in there executing a warrant, searching for something that's related to the six, they need to be searching for a judge to listen to this RICO case. Now it seems like they moving right along, but what's aggravating and disheartening is not only are the judges recusing themselves, but even amongst the defendants, they got chaos because a lot of their attorneys is getting the documents and the evidence and they stepping down. they're they're stepping down as an attorney for the defendants. It is crazy. They trying to add defendants, they trying to take away defendants. It's really a big stall. And as far as I'm concerned, what they're looking for, they couldn't find in those documents that were submitted in the RICO. That's just my personal opinion. And this commentary is protected under the Fair Use Act. Okay? This commentary is protected under fair use for criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. It is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. So don't come at me hollering about no bullying and no cyber harassment and none of that. Okay? Okay. Yeah. I said, well, look at there. And I see, I, what I want to say, I can't say. Because I feel like if ain't nobody else talking about it, is it for being conversation? I mean, it's public record, right? So I should be able to speak on it. Yeah. Judge Bruce Reinhardt. He couldn't hear the RICO case against Hillary, but he could sign a warrant to have Donald's house searched. So you recused yourself there. And seeing if you recused yourself because of conflict of interest, I can't help but imagine that that's the same reason that the others recused themselves. Because they don't agree with Donald's mission. Just like Pootie. Pootie used the word mission. Donald can use the word mission. They don't agree with the mission. They're actually for the defendants. They're against the plaintiff. That's just how I look at it. That's what it feels like to me. Those are the kind of vibes that I'm getting from it. I don't know what else to say. You know? But is he really? Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Listen, when when Donald was campaigning back in 16, right? And you know how they show the audience and stuff at the rallies and different stuff, how they pan through the audience when the people be talking, or if something loud happens, the camera might pan out. The camera panned out into the audience when he was making one of the top points of his speech. And there was an individual in the crowd that they pointed out. And that individual didn't look, you know, didn't really stick out at first. When they panned through the first time without putting any circles around anybody's faces, that person didn't stick out. Guess what? When they panned back around the second time and they paused the video and put a circle around their face, guess who I thought I was looking at? Mm-hmm. I thought I was looking at Janet Jackson, brother. Mm-hmm. With a wig on. Mm-hmm. And a hat. Mm-hmm. And some old J.C. Penney clothes. Mm-hmm. From the Hooga Booga Man side of the store. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, a lot of that information is coming out where they are suspecting and have images of people who have been previously reported as being no longer amongst the living, but are very much so, just under a different name and identity. It's very interesting. I've actually seen a few pictures of Jeffrey, allegedly, and I have seen at least two photos of somebody that usually went by the name of the symbol. Hmm. He wasn't I think they say he was about 5'2". Mm-hmm. Purple Rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Oh yeah. I seen a picture of him too. Yeah, he was in the skies too, but when they went back on that second go round, I said, well, I'll be down. Why this black woman? Why mine? Why am I still sacrificing? And I mean, girl, it was crazy. And then, another thing that Hermana pointed out to me, and I found it very interesting. And I sent it to my email so that we can go in the Boss Cave and listen to it. We'll do that this weekend. But, you know, Beyonce's new album, what is it called? The Energy album, I guess. This album where she has sampled a piece of Khaleesi's song, Bring Milkshake or something. And then Khalees got all upset because, she felt like she should be paid, even though Beyonce gave her credit, in the song and set it up so that she could be paid for it for the rest of her life. But she messed that up, bumping her gums and running off at the mouth without having her facts together. But anyway, I digress. Let me get back to the story. Y'all heard that whole situation, right? And how everything went bad and how Beyonce ultimately ended up taking her name off the credit, so now she don't get a dime. But you know what? They went through the album and they picked out little unique beats from each song on the album. And you know what was really funny? Now catch this tea. Beyonce's whole album is a sample. Yeah. They got sample from Dana Ross. They got sample from this one. They got sample from that one. They got sample from this one. They took the people's unique beat, twisted it up, made it their own, and gave it a new name, and then tried to go back and give a person credit. Now, why is it Khaleesi's song was the only one that came out and stuck out? I don't know. I guess maybe because she's still around. I don't know. I'm not sure. I hadn't figured that out yet. And I only looked at a little bit of the messages and then I came live because I want to share this information with you. But yeah, I don't know why Khaleesi's sample was the only one that came out as something, some people was calling stolen, but again, they didn't have their facts together. And I haven't listened to the album other than what I heard on the video, and I don't have the album cover, but I would be very much interested in finding out, did Beyonce credit all of the previous artists that she sampled the songs from? Now, the way I heard it was that the album got leaked 2 days early, right? So there was no promotion, there was no marketing, there was no advertisement. They hadn't been talking about the song, they hadn't been pushing the song, they hadn't been doing nothing. One of the songs or the album got leaked allegedly 2 days early, and it's done went triple platinum or something along those lines. I don't know what you call it, but it's done shot straight to the top of the charts. Well, of course, because every song on there was a sample of a different song. Now, if you're giving people credits on the albums, on these songs, and you're setting it up so that these people can get paid for the rest of their life, I can only take this as maybe your last ditch effort as a contribution to humanity, right? But for you to be the power player, the power broker that you are, why would you give so much money away? I mean, is this What is this? I mean, is this supposed to be another distraction? How something went super huge without promotion or marketing or, talking about it? They just slipped it out one night, and when it came time to slip out, it was already number one. Like, how did that go? You gonna make sure everybody get paid on the album and you get the leftovers? Bay, girl, is you the real or is you 2.0? Are you real or are you Memorex? Girl, is you done had a date with the rope and I done missed everything or nah? You better not be in no witness protection or somewhere with a thing, a monitor on your ankle and don't nobody know. And we out here watching your 2.0, your 3.0, your 4. I ain't going no more, no ma'am. No, don't say that. I just today noticed on my for day ago a new account. Let me know when. Sorry if I missed. Okay, okay. Yeah, I hadn't sent an email to my regulars in a while, Lorraine, but don't worry, you'll be included in that one when I send it this weekend. When we get ready to go to the K this weekend, I think I'm gonna try to send the emails Friday and schedule and maybe send y'all the link. I'm gonna see if I can try to plan it. Like you said, life happens, honey. Get busy and things get away from me. But yeah, I mean, this is very unusual. This is unprecedented. I've never seen or heard tell of Jay do any such thing. Create a whole album and credit everybody and their mama, so everybody getting a piece of the pie, he getting the leftovers. That's just not normal. It don't sound right to me. Something is wrong with that picture, but I'm waiting to see if anybody else got something to say about it. But trust me, when we go in the cave, baby, you're gonna hear Beyonce's version and the original version. You're gonna have a comparison, like a side by side. Don't worry, I'm gonna show it to you. Now let me take a quick sneak peek real quick and see if it's something else I can tell y'all before we go. Hold on. Hear me? Okay, yeah. Okay. So what little bit I saw, you're welcome, babe. You're welcome. What little bit I saw was that, and we're going back to Reinhardt. We're going back to the judge, right? What little bit I saw was that Reinhardt back in the day, I guess it was somewhere around 2008, he was a prosecuting attorney. And he's since become a judge. Now, we've talked about how people escalate in life and how they become powerful and they get big gigs and they shoot from the middle to the top real fast. And we suspect that there is foul play. Well, the same thing happens in politics. So now Reinhardt, which used to be a prosecuting attorney, special counsel, and now a judge, a federal judge, is having the option. And this is a question that I'm asking. Am I to understand that this now federal judge has an option to pick and choose what cases he wants to hear, all because he's taken a side, he's made a choice? Am I understanding that to be the case? Because Reinhardt, you stepped down, you recused yourself from the RICO case on June 22nd. And now here we are in August and you signed a search warrants to search your former president home. They ain't never searched the former president home. Hell, I don't think they searched Clinton home when they was looking for that dress with that cum stain on it. I think somebody must have gave him the dress, but hey, I digress. I just don't think I seen it happen like that in the past. You tell me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So see, like I told y'all, this whole thing it stink. It reeks of foul play. And I think this case was supposed to be like an appetizer to releasing and revealing certain information that was gonna blow everybody's socks and their lace fronts off. But they playing game with it. They playing cat and mouse. And they was playing coochie, but the dick packed up and went to the house. They ain't nobody getting none. So I don't know how we going I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know how we gonna get it. But I will say right is right and wrong is wrong. Now again, I'm trying to tell y'all, for y'all that always want to call something a conspiracy theory. Those who may not have access to the resources but don't want to believe what's happening. Watch your favorites. Watch your favorite actors and actresses and rappers. Yeah. See, Meg, look how Meg, we talked about Snoop. Look how Meg blowing up. Okay. Look at what they just did with Beyonce. Look how they threw Rihanna out in the spotlight with a pregnancy and a whole baby. Don't think Kanye is innocent. He ain't innocent, and he didn't get thrown in this spotlight because he married Kim West or because they decided to leave each other, separate and or divorce. That is not how, and that is not the why. Okay, we been know that Kanye name was on the list, and he was going to sooner or later have a date with the road as his in-laws. That has been confirmed by one already. So, and the second in command, let's get on the title. Why I put the title in here. Now, Fox, I saw a little snippet of a video supposedly showed on Fox where Bin Laden gets up there and proceeds to announce to the world that he approved the Air Force strike that killed Bin Laden's second in command over there, Al Jahiri, whatever his name is over there. He said, I approve the airstrike, and I'm sad to say that we took him out. Well, I remember an article back around 2020 sometime where they said that same second in command, Al Jahiri, whatever his name is, said, oh boy had some asthmatic problems, some respiratory problems. Said God took him on way. Took him on own. Mm-hmm. That was 2 years ago. So now all of a sudden 2 years later you done got him. You know what it feels like? It feels like a little deja vu, not a conspiracy. Pay attention. Right. Nobody conspiring on this. Go look it up on Fox. See, Bin Laden say it yourself. That's what he said he had done. And if you want the receipts, we can always come to the boss cave where I would gladly show them in private. Uh-huh. Yeah. See, it's a little bit of deja vu. Why? Because I remember when Bin Laden was second in command to Oyama. Uh-huh. When he was second in command with Oyama. And Oyama took his black ass over there, called himself gonna go get Bin Laden by any means necessary. No, excuse me, not Bin Laden, Bin Laden. He was gonna get Bin Laden. Him and Bin Laden was gonna go over there and get Bin Laden. Then they brought their ass back and said, what? Said they took him out. Come to find out 10, 12, 15 years later, come to find out Bin Laden is still hiding and ain't nobody touched him. You got the 2.0 by accident and you almost got exposed. See what they had told me, what my uncle had told me. My uncle had told me that not only did you not get Bin Laden, you got his 2.0 brother in. And when them other boys over there found out that you threw a rock and missed, not only did they laugh, joke, and poke at you, but told you to run them a couple of million, a billion, to keep your secret, or else you was going to the house and sit down after 4 years. It wasn't going to be no 8 years for you, bruh. That's what my uncle told me they had said. Now, I got some receipts that say the same thing, but hey, we over here. We over here. We know this issue is incorrect. Only if we could reconsider. Only. Ben had no problems with black folk in the first. Boy, you better look. You better look. Ben had no problems. And what Ben did with this announcement, like I said, it felt like deja vu when his black friend Oyama pulled that same lie back in what 2008, 2012 sometime when we went running over there, call ourselves gonna get old boy, and then we didn't even get him, but he came back here and lied to the people and said he got him. Come to find out what he had got was 2.0 and got a bribery extortion case where they said run us the money and we're gonna tell all your people that you didn't kill him and we're gonna prove that you didn't. So you better run us the money. And he wanted to keep his spot. He wanted to come back. He didn't want to get got. So he run them that money. Now that's what my uncle said now. That's what my uncle has said. So now you gonna try to copycat off your black homeboy, the one slithering around behind the scenes trying to play nice, because let's talk about your black homeboy. See, last time he was running around here to state dinners and meetings and board meetings and whatnot, shaking hands, making conversation, talking plans, and trying to befriend new friends. And I be damned, all of a sudden, poof, he in the wind like Casper. Shit, my uncle told me they had been looking for him. Now they had his ass once, they had his ass twice, and now it's time to poop or get off the pot. Now you can't put your hands on him? What's really going on? That's why I tell y'all you can't believe half shit they tell you, because they always want to come tell you a lie instead of tell the truth. Why? Because they tell you the truth, all of their bones gonna come falling out. And they ain't talking about falling out from Ukraine either. Them bones been out in Ukraine, baby. The NATO, the Russians, the Germans, the Italians, and the British, and the English, and all of them is over there kicking them bones around trying to figure out what they gonna do about this over here. See, when we go to the cave, we're going to go down a large list of presidents and prime ministers and ambassadors and whatnots from all these other countries. They've been resigning like fleas, fleas on the dog. Boop, 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 boop. That's how they've been dropping. Boop, 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 boop. Resign, resign, resign. Terminated. Resign, resign, resign. And pass. Resign, resign, resign. Death. Resign, resign, resign. What y'all resigning for? Y'all gonna try to, you can run. I mean, you can't hide, but you can run. Oh, you really not running? You just don't want nobody to know that you're gonna have a date with the rope. So you figure if you resign, you can fall into the shadows. Nobody will look for you or ask no questions. Then when that chopper come down on your head, then you ain't nobody got to explain that. They can just act like, oh, he had Killer Pete, it took him out, or he had the monkeypox, or he had the gonorrhea, or whatever. They could just spin any lie to preserve the integrity of your name, which ain't shit. Like, what's really going on? Why they let us down? Well, that's we were supposed to stay down. We are being held down, pushed down on purpose. And what a lot of people don't want to believe and don't want to acknowledge, unfortunately, is that Donald is the one trying to help us get up. Y'all know how I felt about him two plus years ago. And to hear me support him now should even make you say, well, damn, wonder what did she get a hold to make her change her whole song? Receipts. Do it every time. I will be looking. Okay, baby. Take a snapshot. Oops. Wrong button. Okay, I got it. I got it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So and I'm gonna have to go through my portable USB, and I'm going to try to find that document of the islands, the different islands that the people owned, and compare. And we're gonna have to go back through that. Maybe I'll do that as a try to fix that up as a little project, so I can find those documents and put it together, so I can show y'all that in the cave. It's so hard for me to keep up with, but I can guarantee you this: if Momo come through, baby, it ain't nothing that we can't find, because baby, she like the damn librarian. You can just say somebody's name and she can say which one you want, 2018, 1982, 16, 14. What you want, 2022, which one you want? I got all, she put her hands on anything quick. I don't know how she can do it. She is so good with that. I'm going to try to make sure that she comes so that she can help us, grab stuff that may be past my memory level because I can't retain it that good. It's not our decision. I've been DT too. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. But yeah. So see, why would you even get up on the microphone and offer somebody a lie about who you done sent an airstrike out to get? And furthermore, why is you somewhere trying to send an airstrike to hit anybody in Afghanistan? I thought we pulled out here. We had been over there 20 plus years. Went over there, caused up chaos, left machines, Black Hawks, helicopters, uh, 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 tanks, and money, and gold, and weapons, and ammunition. Shit, we let the Taliban have it and take it up. Oh, that's right. I forgot. We helped clean up their government. Or did we? Huh. I can't remember, but that's the way I took it. I took it like we were helping them to clean up their government, while our government's still running rampant. But we helped them, though. We got them situated. So why is we yet again? We couldn't even get all of the people out of Afghanistan, even United States citizens. We couldn't get them all out, but yeah, we can go over there and do an airstrike and hit somebody. Boy, get somewhere and sit your ass down. Stop playing in these people's face. But oh, I better not talk about it because who am I? You don't know what you're talking about. You this, you that. It's a conspiracy theory. No, bitch, if you, it's a conspiracy theory in your dream. Ain't no theories going on over here other than what the receipts gonna boil down to in the future. That's the only theories we got going on over here is predictable theories. None conspiracy about it. Cause we got the receipts. I did not vote because of the sway. Wanted nothing to do with it. You know what? And I feel what you saying, Lorraine. And I remember once upon a time I said the same thing because I didn't want neither one of them. But you know what? God is so good all the time. He gave me an out. He gave me this black boy with the swole up right side of his face called Yeezy. I told y'all who I voted for. I knew he wouldn't win, but I couldn't give Don the vote. I couldn't give Ben the vote. But I had to I had to put my piece in there some kind of way. I had to get my 2 cents in some way, somehow. So like I told you earlier, you can't believe everything because a lot of stuff they tell you is not true. And a lot of this stuff is Googleable. A lot of this stuff is Googleable. But don't worry, I won't make you do the work on your own. If you come to the Boss Cave, I'll present the receipts for you. And then you can just do additional research if you're interested. But one thing that I don't want you to do, I don't want you to come to the cave being nosy and then you leave and you ain't learned nothing. You couldn't take nothing away with you. Because I have been blessed and shocked all in the same week. Because some of my family members that I had previously been talking to about this looked at me like I was crazy. And now to hear them start to try to come around, but it ain't full circle. They just got a piece of something in they bit, and they want to act like they won't. They still sleep, very deep, very in REM, slobbing, farting, and everything in they sleep. They ain't woke. They think they woke because they grabbed on to a little kibbling bit of reality. They ain't woke. They still sleep because they can't even accept what's flowing inside of their body. They haven't been able to accept it yet because they haven't been able to have access to the receipts. But for him, God is good all the time, and all the time, God is good. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But if y'all think I'm lying, go look it up. Y'all gonna find Jazak Jakiri Oyeri Leo passed on to glory back in 2020 somewhere from asthmatic issues. That's what my uncle said. That's what my uncle said now. Go look it up. And again, this commentary is protected under fair use. Don't come in here talking about nobody bullying a cyber, harassing a cyber bullying nobody because you're telling a lie. It ain't happening. But y'all study signing search warrants to go search somebody's house to try to find some way to indict them on something that happened back then. You want him to turn over his tax records? Make him turn them over. Hold him consequence to anything that you find foul play in his tax records. He shouldn't be exempt in showing his stuff. Hell, everybody else had to show theirs. I don't have no problem with that. Cause see, here's the thing. He's so dirty. He did so much wrong. He had so many problems. Well, if he was doing all of that, did all of that, was a part of all of that, why y'all waiting till now to just get him for all of that? I'll wait. What's not will not be. Okay, Lorraine. Yeah, I'll wait. He been so guilty. He was a part of this. He was dirty. He was this, that, and the third. Why y'all just not getting him? Why y'all ain't been done got him? I mean, he ain't been in office in a year, going on 2 years almost. Y'all still can't get him for nothing, but y'all saying he did so much. He's guilty of so much. Y'all say he took papers he was supposed to have left for the archives. Why y'all didn't check and make sure that he didn't take no papers? And if he did take papers, did you think he was stupid enough to keep the papers at the house where you could easily find them? Come on now, don't play a man for a sucker like that. You ain't got to like him, but you can't call him 100% stupid. You think he became a billionaire by being stupid? It wasn't just the good money that he was paying the people to cover his ass. It was more than that. It was thought process behind it. Come on now. I'm little and they come for me. Yep. Yep. That's true. Hey, sissy. Hey, mama. Oh, no, baby. Oh, I hope you feel better, babe. I'll be praying for you. I love you. Oh, man. I hate to see you not feeling well. Oh, yeah. They come for me too, Lorraine. Good, you be a good steward. Okay. I mean, I'm just saying, it's getting annoying, and I can feel I'm starting to come back. I'm coming back around. It's feeling good, and I'll probably be okay until they come messing with me again, and then I'll probably fall back into my little cave. I'm trying to get back on the YouTube Boulevard videos, but I haven't been keeping up enough to know what to put in. So yeah, I may even treat myself. I may upgrade, see if I can create maybe some new characters, and maybe we can start a new one. I don't know. We'll see. I may solicit some advice from my bosses. Yes. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on. I saw the video from the woman the other day that was driving 100 miles an hour in South Central LA, killed two people. She walked away unscathed, fucked up under the influence. All of the above. It was crazy. It was very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. But yeah, Beyonce showing her hand. Ain't nobody paying attention. Listen to the new album. I'm not saying go buy it. I'm not saying spend no money. What I'm saying is listen to Beyonce's new album, Energy. And when we go in the Boss Cave, I'm going to show you how almost every song on her album is a sample of a previously popular song that has previously hit the top of the charts. And they twisted it and made it their own. And that is why she's running around giving credits to everybody. Because what would it look like for y'all to sue her months, years down the line, and she is a 2.0? That don't even look right. Hermana! Hey, Momo! They trying to keep him from running again. Yep, I said that earlier. Because they see they're losing everywhere, and all his people he promotes are winning. They won't be able to do what they did before. Too many watching them closely. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yep. Binge. Hey, binge mama. Hey, love bug. She said, hey, sugar. Yeah, I said that earlier. They act like they trying to scare him out of running or knock him out of the running where he can't run. Now, earlier, I think Marie might be asleep right now. Shout out to Marie Martell. Marie was telling us earlier that, or maybe it was Marie. Well, somebody in the chat earlier was telling us that DeSantis knew about the warrant and allegedly did not tell Donald, which was a little suspicious to me. That was a little shady. That was a little shady. If he knew and didn't tell Ron, either way, it didn't matter because, like I said, the little bird that was still at the house, they called him up and let him know, but they was ready for, they wanted all the smoke. You hear me? That would have been the biggest blow up shootout ever. And Don told him no, because he got guests there. He don't need nothing. He don't need nothing fancy popping off. They gonna well they plan. I hope not. I hope not. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Ronnie. I mean Lorraine. Thank you, babe. Yep. And it amazes me at how many people are so excited. They're like looking forward to something happening to Donald behind all of this fool la la. And I'm like, what? What? And you know what else? It seemed like I told you earlier, it seems like the timing is right on point because they can't get that that lawsuit. They can't get that RICO charge going good. So I told y'all a while back, I felt kind of like they were stalling. They were stalling for some reason. Listen, this commentary is protected under fair use for criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. I am researching the behavior of people who are endangered and considered an endangered species. Leave my video alone, YouTube. Leave my video alone. How they doing? Yep, yep, exactly. And all these other people wishing that, you know, Kamala get slide into the next seat, which we spoke about that 2 years ago. But unfortunately, in the political arena, they're not too keen about her being number two. She ain't really got what it takes, according to what I've heard some of them say in interviews and platforms. Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah. But at least the cameras in his house, they'll just show what they took out, right? It's not gonna show if they get the boxes back to the office and slip something in, you know? They didn't get to inventory it. I mean, it's so shady and it looks so obvious. And I could be very, very off point, but I don't think so. And I know Momo's not. I know where they got that on. See, now I didn't get all of the tea on how they got it, other than Reinhardt gave it to him. And we already talked about his ass. Very true. Very true. Cause I got faith God gonna pull us through. I do. But it's still the principle of it, you know? And you know what, Momo? That's what I think scared them more than anything in the world. Because they know that we are the majority. We are. They know we are. And that's what frightens them more than anything. Not to mention, not only are we the majority, but nigga, they losing. They are losing. And you know what they say? They say if you can't beat them, join them. Well, they can't join us because we're on the winning team. They'll stomp their own existence out trying to switch sides on us because we not going. No new friends and ain't too particular about old ones. But if you want to wake up and smell the breeze and leave the coffee, then come with us. Come with us. We ain't drinking no coffee. We smelling the breeze. We smelling the BS that's floating in the air. Mm-hmm. They being very messy, and I'm telling you, they done let they pants down. If you pay attention, you can catch them slipping. You can see exactly where their desperation comes from. Hmm. Well, I know one thing. They know that the only chance they have of winning would be to remove a player from the chessboard. And so far, they have yet to be able to do it. So, like I said earlier today, this feels like a last ditch effort to clear the board so that we can keep going. And like I said, I've heard so many people get excited about what's to come 2024. Like 2024 gonna bring them somebody that might be worthy. If we don't fix what's broken now, 2024 won't even matter. Whichever route. And I hope all of this gets fixed before 2024 because there's so much stuff that needs to be undone, so much stuff that needs to be voided, so much stuff that needs to be reversed. It took a stroke of a pen to put us in the position that we're in now. It's gonna take hell, hot fire, and water to get us out of here. Hmm. It's coming in hot. Hmm. Hmm. Coming in hot. Yes, it is. You don't think so, Momo? I know you got the tea, girl. I know you got the tea. We're gonna plan to go do a Boss Cave adventure this weekend. I'm gonna try to schedule it ahead of time, get the email sent out. I'll let y'all know, obviously. And we're gonna go back there and show them some stuff. Momo, since you're here, thank you, Jesus, because I just spoke on you a little while ago. I was telling them how if you come to the Boss Cave, and baby, I know you got a life and you got other stuff going on, but I'm just saying. I said if you were able to come to the cave, then if it's receipts that we may have shown in the past, but I don't have my hands on them right away, I told them that you probably would be able to get them for us a lot quicker than me. One of the things that if you can remember and point me to, I'm gonna check my email because I really think I got it in my email. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna check it right now. I want to go back over that list. If you recall, we talked about Jeffrey too. Uh, Remember, we had a list of all of the islands, who owned what island, who had helicopter access, who had submarine access. I'm gonna try to find that list. Let me check my email real quick because I think I got it. Hang on, what's this? Oh, I hope so. Oh my God, I can't wait. Yes, thank you, Jesus, for everything. Lorraine, I find myself saying that more often than not now. I'm so thankful for everything that God done blessed me to go through, and I'm praying and banking on His grace and mercy for what's to come. Hang on, y'all. Let me check. Okay, Momo said, yeah. Hang on. Let me check real quick. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Ooh, it's a lot of emails to go through, but I'm gonna have to. I was trying to use the word island as a keyword, and somehow I got subscribed to some New York press or something. I got to unsubscribe and delete all of their emails out, so hopefully it'll reduce some. But I think I got it. It was a year or so ago, and just as I thought I was getting to it, I got distracted. But yeah, we'll try to have that. We'll try to have that. I thank God for allowing me to know. That's right, Lorraine. That's right. Her son is another hunter minus the crack. Wait a minute, her son. Oh, Nana P. Uh huh. Oh, was it her son or her brother? Oh, that's right. Her brother he was a part of the Petal People. That's right. Her brother was a part of the Petal People. Mm-hmm. She took him with her to Taiwan. Oh, really? So wait, she actually ended up going to Taiwan? Because the last thing I had read or heard was that Chinhua said we're gonna shoot her down if she come that way. And I didn't hear no more about it. I thought she canceled it. Yep, I thought she canceled it. I got it, the list somewhere. I am the one who gave it to you. Okay, so my iPad, I'll dig it out. Okay, no worries. I'm sure that's where I got it from. But I thought I had it in my email somewhere where I could, because if I don't send it to my email, I don't have no way to organize it or name it because I don't give it a name when I save it in my phone. I just save it. So the only way for me to keep up with it, everything I send in my email, I try to give it a name so I can come back to it. But I got so much stuff over there, I need to put it in a folder. I know Google going through it, looking through there, saying, look at what she got. The celebrity one is what you want, right? With Bay, Orca, and all the different islands to wait. With Bay, Orca, and all the different access to islands. Correct. Yeah, it had Jay and Bay's island. It had Epstein's island. What's that sex ass white man with the Virgin Islands? Bronson, James Bronson, Charles Bronson. He's a Bronson with Virgin Island, Virgin Records, Virgin. Oh my God, it's a cell phone. Virgin Atlantic. He does space. He does space stuff. His name is Bronson. I can't remember the first name. He's a blonde-haired white man, kind of sexy looking to me, if you ask me. His island and a couple of other people islands too. And it said who island had helipads and who didn't. Who islands had submarine access, who didn't. How big it was, how much it had. Oh my God, columns and rows of information. Yeah, that one, Momo. Yes, mamas. Yeah, Oprah Branson. Why I keep calling him Bronson? Branson. Yes. Yes, and I got yes, 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 Momo. That's the one. Yep, that's the one. That's the one. Yep, because we was talking about it earlier. Because when I was telling them about Reinhardt, I was telling them, how he used to work for Epstein, and how back in '08 he was a special prosecuting attorney or something like that, special counsel, and then now he's a federal judge. hmm You running around looking at somebody's house, papers, and safe, trying to find documents when you should be looking through your court records and trying to find a judge to hear this case. Because I'm not sure yet what part Middlebrooks is playing in all of it, but Middlebrooks the only one ain't left. And to be honest with you, now that we're talking about that, Momo, let me ask you something. Lorraine, Binge, let me ask y'all something. Now that we're talking about it, it's easy for us to sit back and say in hindsight, oh, it looked kind of like a setup because of how they planned it. They stalling the court case out. But look at how all of the judges recused themselves, right? Except for Middlebrooks. Now hold up. Let me make my point. Middlebrooks got assigned the case. And instead of waiting to see if he was gonna recuse himself, Donald tried to disqualify him and get him kicked out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Could it be that Donald was playing chess and not checkers? Hear me out. Hear me out. If you already know going into the chess game who the players are, who the pawns, the kings, the knights, the queens, if you already know who the players are, you got to go through this mesh of villains through the shadow of the valley of death. You got to walk through there by yourself, and you know everybody got swords and daggers and spears ready to stab you in your face and your back. But in order to make sure everybody don't run out the shadow of a death, you grab one and you target and you challenge him. Stand down or get put down. Well, a real warrior gonna square his chest off, his shoulders off, pop his chest out, and tell you, "Nuck if you buck." And now I'm kind of feeling like that's what Middlebrooks did. I think somewhere in the chess game, it was suspected, almost even anticipated that everybody was going to try to run and wasn't nobody going to be left. So he picked Middlebrooks as a scapegoat, knowing that Middlebrooks going to try to defend his position, not really realizing what position he was really in. And now it's almost too late. Because once everybody backs out of the case, once everybody recuses themselves, what happens next? Who ultimately makes the decision that this case got to be tried, got to be seen by somebody? Who makes the decision that they have to reach out and go over 3 counties or 2 states and grab a federal judge from that district and bring them over here? How does that even work? I'm just thinking now that's starting to come to me. Could that have been Donald, one of Donald's last ditch efforts to at least keep one person in house and on the case? Because remember, he tried to get Middlebrooks disqualified, and he was like, "I ain't going. I don't care what you say." Okay, no problem, babe. Thank you. Done shit are out of copy of say. They said they ain't seen it. They they can't find it, Momo. They can't find the laptop girl. They don't see none of the stuff everybody talking about. Everybody must be dreaming or sleep. Cause they don't know what nobody talking about. They can't find no evidence, girl. Ain't they something? Ain't that something? But yet they still get their ass up on the camera talking and tell a lie, tell lies. Ain't that something? Hmm. That the crown of glory be placed. Yeah. I just got to thinking about that. I was like, look, if and here's the other thing. And Momo, you here, you can help straighten me out on it. I didn't recognize in the beginning that there was a reason that he filed the RICO in New York and not Florida. Because New York is where Hillary lived, right? Ain't that's where Hillary live and reside and work from is New York? I thought when I found that out, I thought that was a smart move to take it to her house, to her stomping ground. But on the flip side, you go in the devil's den to pick a fight with the devil? Smart move, dumb move, questionable. I don't know. A lot of questions. It's contents all over the internet, but they say they can't find out him. Yeah, they full of shit. They full of shit, but they can't keep that secret. All of that's out. Somebody done took clips of it, put it together, and made a what do you call it, a meme, a collage, or something. It was funny. I seen it. I want to say it was in the underground. I might have seen it on TikTok. I can't remember. I see so many videos. But yeah, that's crazy. And the links that they'll go to evade having to acknowledge, justify, or be held accountable. Nobody, shout out to Rockwell, nobody wants to be accountable for their F-ish. You just want to go out there and show your ass and act a fool and not have to stand in it or be held accountable for what you did, what you said, how you acted, and all of the things. I can only imagine what's in those court records. But I still want to know what made Bin Laden jump up and say he killed that man second in command when my uncle said that man died in 2020 from asthmatic issues, respiratory issues. But hey, we all know a lot, don't care who tell it. We all know that. So what is it for us to be shocked about? You know? His safe was empty, so he knew they were coming, in my opinion. Oh, so it was empty? Mm, a mess. A whole mess. And now you got people coming up with more videos of stuff just washing up from the floods. This ain't nothing but a repeat of what happened with the first floods that came out. All kind of stuff washed up. You know there are fisherman videos where the man been out there on the other side of the triangle fishing, deep sea fishing. He done caught all kind of weird kind of uh, mongoloid type of fish and stuff that they putting up on the internet. I'm sure the internet is taking it down slowly but surely. And then the movie I was telling y'all about, right? How I've been getting into TV here lately, as a relaxation method. Why didn't y'all tell me I just ran across this TV show called La Brea? Have y'all heard of it? Allegedly, it's a popular TV show. It's only had its first season thus far. I'm just now watching it. I don't know when the show came out. Don't know how good or bad it is. I will say I'm very tuned into it. I'm very interested. And if you haven't seen any of the promo for the show, let me give you an idea of what it's about. Obviously, it starts out in L.A., California, right? And what happens is a sinkhole opens up and sucks people under. The sinkhole sucks people under to the same place but a different time. They fall through the sinkhole, they fall through a space and time, a split in time, and they discover that they're still in LA in this jungle, but they're in 10,000 BC, a different time period altogether. There's no 4G towers, no electricity, no internet, no cell phones. Your cars don't work down there. The batteries and stuff don't work. Just everything from prehistoric time. They got saber-tooth tigers, ground walking sloths, just huge animals. They got snakes the size of a goddamn water slide. Um, and it's a totally parallel world in a different time. It's very interesting, and it's very telling of how the military continues to lie to the people, and they'll let people think people are dead when they're not, and they don't know for sure. But in this case, I'm almost to the last season, and we're finding out that the military not only knew about it, but they want to keep it a secret. Mm-hmm. His camera got one agent going through. Ooh, that's nasty. Ooh, look at that. Ain't that something? Exactly, Lorraine. Exactly. Oh, it got canceled? Oh, because they didn't want to reveal any more lies because this movie had revealed too many already. Yes, I believe that there is a parallel universe. Yes, I do believe that in the core, in the middle of the earth, there is an entirely different life form, I hear tell they got their own sun, their own electricity. They had their own animals and wildlife and things, and I believe that very much so. And a lot of the movies that I've seen this weekend point along that direction, and they mimic very much real day, you know, life. You see some cars and popping up all over the world with force in them. No, I didn't know, Momo. I didn't know. Sinkholes with force in them. Mm. Well, I would definitely think that if there is another world in the center of the earth, I don't believe we would be able to see any aspects of it from a sinkhole. I don't. I mean, I know there are probably receipts out there about it and things showing it, but I just think if it's in the center of the earth and it's got its own life force, I just don't see any way we can see it from the surface. That's just too far down. And if they have their own self-sustaining life force is down far enough to where it wouldn't affect us up here, unless maybe that's a part of global warming. Maybe if what we're doing up here is causing the thread between the two worlds to grow thinner, and their life force is heating us up from inside. I mean, I guess anything is possible these days. Inner Earth. Okay, got you. No TV. Yeah, because it's just a bunch of lies, Lorraine. And you would hope that they would try to tell you some shred of the truth, but that's too much like right. Oh, I can't wait. I'm just ready for everything to be revealed. I don't care who get hurt. I don't care who feelings get hurt. I don't care who lose all their money, their power, their wealth. I don't care. Matter of fact, hurry up and take all of them so y'all can finish spreading this wealth out amongst us so that we can stop wanting and needing for things. You know, I had somebody to tell me the other day that they didn't think the United States would ever get the med beds that are currently being used in other countries, but I believe that there's hope that we will. Huge one, dream. Kind of looks like a whole other world. See, that's how La Brea kind of was starting out, but the drone couldn't make it through the split. You know, the camera crashed and everything. It's crazy. Oh, there's a video. Interesting. Good night, Lorraine. Thank you for coming back through, babe. I appreciate you. Mwah. Thank you so much, babe. I'm about to turn into a pumpkin. Okay, Hermana. Thank you for coming, babe. I appreciate you. Love you. Take care, love bug. Yeah, y'all. We've been on here for an hour already. I appreciate y'all for coming. Y'all, please like the video for me. And thank you so much. And hey, just pay attention. Pay attention to what's going on around you. And then, do a little research here and there, here and there, here and there. You know, a lot of the people who ended up passing on, if you think about it, are people that refuse to play the game with the people. Elvis Presley, Prince, Michael Jackson, it's a few others. They didn't play the game. Comedians too lost their life. Not Eddie Murphy. Bernie Mac. What's that? Bebe's kids. His name Eddie. Somebody Eddie Harris or something. Richard Pryor. A lot of comedians they didn't want to play the game, so they got off or not. That's okay, baby. Love you too, babe. Thank you, love. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna try to get it all squared away for us to get in the cave sometime this weekend. I get it put up, posted. I'll also post a video to let you know, refer you to the link, and we'll go back there and go on an adventure. All right. I appreciate y'all. Please thumbs up the video. Y'all have a wonderful night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday's Eve. Keep the faith. Just believe. I'll catch you later.